Before purchasing the game, make sure your PC fits the requirements shown in the Animallica Steam Store page. Somewhere in the future, where animals are on the verge of extinction and only a few humans remain alive, you are Scarlet, and it is your turn to become the hero and preserve what's left in the world, alone. Rescue animals and give life back to the planet which was once cursed by the virus created by an evil scientist, Dr. Morse. During your journey, you will find some letters written by the last human survivors, which will allow you to know a little more about the game lore. A couple of hours are not enough to fully experience Animallica, due to the content size and variety. Let's take a look into the content and features of this game. While being a single-player only game and in first person, Animallica offers you 3 different game modes you can choose to play on. Being the main mode of the game, the survival mode gives you the chance of experiencing mostly everything the game has to offer. From surviving, to rescuing animals, dealing with enemies to building, this mode has it all, in exchange of your time and effort, of course. The peaceful mode is similar to the survival mode, but with a couple of differences. Enemies are not available in this mode, and their loot drops are much more limited in comparison with in the survival mode. Predatory animals can still attack you during this mode, however. This mode offers you a more relaxing experience, and you should feel safer while exploring. There are more than 20 different locations to explore during both survival and peaceful modes, and you can travel to each of them during the same gameplay. There are less but different locations to play on the creative mode, and they are ready to receive the product of your creativity. Once you start a new game, you must choose your desired location to go to. If you'd like to build in a different location, start a separated new game under this mode. You can spawn many objects and animals through the game codex, and build customized places for free. This mode does not include the main survival features, which means that you do not need to worry about any of the survival aspects at any point. Experience a new journey through each type of place you will travel to. The location's type of environment is categorized by 3 safety levels. The highly dangerous environment locations, which include more enemies within a limited amount of space. It is advised to have already some experience on the game before venturing into this sort of environment. The moderate threat environment locations, which have a slightly smaller amount of enemy spawns within a certain radius, providing a less harsh and a more balanced experience for the player. And the safe environment locations. While you are free to build anywhere you wish to, these type of locations offer you a more appropriate space to build your things at. They are free of threats, totally safe zones that may lack of mostly resources or previously placed animals, with the exception of a few ones. There are way over 1,000 animals in this game, from different species. Animals have different rarities. From common to legendary species, with time, you will find many of them. Common animals' population is bigger than other kinds of animals. If there is only one animal of a specific species, breed or color in the game, it can be classified as unique or legendary. Capturing and saving them successfully will prevent their extinction. There are also animals inside cages or even hidden in a few chests. Try finding them all. While saving the animals is completely optional in Animallica, it is one of the main features from the game. You can tranquilize and capture any animal and give it what it needs to become cured and tamed. Formulas with different purposes are required to help the animals. With time, you should be able to gather enough resources to keep saving more animals. You must use tranquilizer ammunition in the rescuing process. You can disable or enable the option to pick up automatically a tranquilized animal from the ground if you prefer. You can make a tamed animal staying in place or wandering around the area. Allow it to follow you or even give it a name. With a list of fertile animals, you can increase the animal population by placing some of the available fertile adult animal species into a breeding center and find a new life in it after a while. Animals will not respawn if they get killed, so it is up to you to keep an animal alive or kill it for resources. Animal resources can be also found in previously placed animal corpses or in points of interest. Many of these strange monsters and humanoids move pretty fast, and some deal more damage than others. Collect the special loot they drop and exchange it for something better in the traders' shops. Enemies with invisible spawn points will not respawn after they are killed. Enemies with visible spawn points will respawn after they are killed and their corpse is looted, unless you destroy their spawn points with a flamethrower before looting them. Exploration is one of the most important features of Animallica. Look to clear or grab diverse things that you will find through your journey, as many are essential to hit your goals. Exploring is still the most profitable way of obtaining many resources. Look for special things through the several man-made points of interest while you are exploring. Venturing into a cave or pyramid may have its dangers, but also treasures. Like animals, there are quite common but also rare items to find in the world. For example, if you find all of the hidden dinosaur bones, you can build later something that belongs in a museum. While exploring, you will be able to find plenty unique paintings to decorate your base as you wish. There are some secret chests with rewarding content. Human NPCs are part of the remaining population of the planet. The trader NPCs are always ready to trade things with you. They can sell you several things in exchange for valuable items or gold, as well with buying items you want to get rid of. The farming or gardening feature allows you to plant seeds into gardening beds. Over time, you can grow your own plants and foods. The farm settlements will provide you some food over time as well. There are plenty crafting recipes in Animallica. While some items can be handcrafted, the use of the many crafting stations available in the game is required to make a diverse amount of items. There are available several different types of buildings, fences, furniture and several decorative objects to place down in your base. At some point, you will also be able to build towns, parks, farms, zoos, and more if you want to use your creativity. Several natural enrichments can be obtained during your gameplay to decorate the lands the way you wish to. Crafting stations and settlements are fully functional structures that will allow you to progress through your gameplay. With the exception of campfires, you can retrieve any kinds of placed objects and structures back to your inventory. It is possible to resize certain kinds of objects. And even remove grass from the ground. Equip your character with pieces that will protect you better against attacks. Several types of tools and weapons can be found or crafted. And each of them has stats you can check and compare, so you can choose better what to use to get rid of the enemies or to harvest resources. To become more efficient, some armor pieces, weapons and tools can even be upgraded. There are multiple types of ammunition, including special arrows that deal damage to enemies over time. There is a wide amount of different items you can collect on your way, so the extended inventory that Scarlet has is something quite valuable. The diverse types of items you will pick up get automatically separated through the different categories in your inventory. These and the item sorting features will allow you to organize better the items you are carrying. Also, there is no weight limit, so you can carry full stacks of stones without a problem. You can transfer your items or even captured animals into any kind of container you have crafted. There are many types of containers at your disposal. Nothing decays, so you can keep anything for as long as you wish to. There are plenty choices when it comes to crafting or finding different types of healing items, foods and drinks that you can consume to stay healthy. With different size locations and little signs of human life, no maps are available in the game to guide you. Alternatively, the radar may help you when it comes to orientation. There are a few things that will pop up as markers in the radar, like your last death's location, just in case you have a death beacon equipped. Through the time, you can earn several credits by completing the available rewarding tasks. You can track the tasks. You may come across with horses that you can ride through some locations, to help you traveling faster and even see better what surrounds you. You can swim and dive to find resources underwater or to reach places. You will see signs of infection and corruption through mostly locations. These things will disappear as soon as you complete the cleansing task, by destroying every enemy spawn points and removing contamination barrels from locations. Every Animallica background music track was created by the composer Matthew Harper. The DLC for this game's soundtrack is available to purchase on Steam. Animallica was made by a small indie development team with the help from the game community when it comes to bug detection and new content like pictures, lore, and a few other ideas. Join the official Discord server, check out the Animallica forums on Steam, or the Animallica wiki to find possible questions about the game answered. Thank you for watching this video about Animallica, and have a great day.